Hey, hey. Hi, guys. All right, Pisces, we're going to try another live. Pisces, I'm delighted to be here. You guys know I had about 5 days of asthmatic stuff that really bogged me down. I'm feeling so much better. Delighted to be back. But I do have something going on where there's some glitches that are impacting the ability as to whether or not I'll even be able to continue live streaming. I'm going to give it some tries. Okay. Just know that it's going to be weird for a while as I navigate the new problems that I'm facing on YouTube. So, with that in mind, I'll try some lives here and there. I'll also be uploading some of your videos as videos, sometimes as streams that'll be released later. I'm doing my best to try to work with this new problem that has hatched. So, I hope you guys just bear with me as far as like sometimes there'll be videos and sometimes there'll be live streams. I'll do my best because I love the live streams the most. So let's take a look. Who is the person that has been thinking of Pisces? And the inspiration for this is that, I'm in front of a bookshelf, and that made me think of more like the Akashic Records, which is that concept that there's kind of anything we ever have done, will do, or can do has already been recorded somewhere in the cosmos in a, galactic library. And so to change our life or to change a trajectory in life, it's as if we could take a book off the shelf. But sometimes we only look at it from, like our lead character's perspective. And I wanted to look at it from whomever is thinking of Pisces instead. And how might this change either Pisces' trajectory? We have a page of wands and we have the moon. So first off, they think a lot about Pisces. This is a character who is actively possibly dreaming of Pisces. Pisces may also dream of them, or they certainly hope that Pisces does. Ah, God, that song. And I'll be dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room dreaming of you and me. I'm not sure if I quoted that right. And I can't think, is that Vanessa Williams or is that Selena? Sometimes I blur the two. Forgive me. And Selena, may she rest in peace. Amazing artist. But we have a page of wands that says this character dreams of either connecting to Pisces. They wonder about Pisces. Pisces has a very mysterious air. I feel like they think that they need to like heal something. Maybe Pisces turn their back on this person, but they continue to think of not only like reaching out passionately, but they may even want to gift something to Pisces. They may work in the medical field, by the way. We have a high priestess. Again, I feel like they sense Pisces energy around them all the time. Whether Pisces is near or far, it doesn't matter. It feels like they sense Pisces energy often. We have the Chariot upright. We have the Four of Cups upright. Okay, so everything about this person, to me anyway, says they dream of gravitating toward Pisces. They have a lot of like either time at night when they think about Pisces, also like deja vu moments. And in addition, I kind of think that they daydream in the daytime. Like if they're at a coffee shop, their mind might drift over to Pisces. Just feels like this is somebody who holds on to this concept that either I need to go, because two of these cards say I need to gravitate toward Pisces, but then we have all this dreamscape energy and fantasy energy. So either Pisces is somebody that they don't feel comfortable enough to approach. Like, let's say this is the crush at work who hasn't really ever dated Pisces, but they think about Pisces. It could be that. We have the dreamer, which is Aries energy coming in. Everything here keeps saying, I mean, honestly, I'm half thinking, are they a Pisces? Because there's such a dreamscape here. This character seems to contemplate, consider, emote. They dream of having the courage to move toward Pisces, or that Pisces would like give them a sign or something. I'm wondering if they view Pisces as somebody who is wounded, who has like a loyal companion, like a dog around them. But there is this energy, and please don't be offended as I say this. Remember, these are fictional stories about fictional characters. But it feels as if they dream of like being the person that saves Pisces or heals Pisces, or like if somebody has like attraction for another person or love for another person, sometimes they paint themselves into a fantasy of like, and then I could be your hero, and then you'd fall into my arms and you would love me because I saved you. And it doesn't mean that they think Pisces needs saving. Perhaps it's more that they are they are wishing that they could have this really powerful bond with Pisces, something where it's like, it's you and me. You are bonded to me, I am bonded to you. This is a love like no other. It does feel like this person is very romantic. The way they wish Pisces looked at them and only them. I wish Pisces only had eyes for me. Hang on. Let me ask first off, if we're just saying how do they view Pisces? This is kind of like the entirety of who they are, but how do they simply look at Pisces? Nine of Wands sideways. So they do see Pisces as just a bit of like a wounded spirit. Like, I'd like to be the one to talk Pisces back down from their, whoops. I couldn't have done that again if I tried. Hi, Wellness with Janina. So good to see you, beauty. Hi, Sparkle. Delighted to catch you. Happy Friday, guys. Okay, the card that just flipped out of my fingertips was obviously very springy. But it's like they want to be the one to talk Pisces, down off of the, like, their sequestered area where they're like, I don't talk to anybody. I don't want to be around anybody. And they're like, I want to be the one that Pisces opens up for. We have a 7 of Wands. We have a 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Lovers. So how they see Pisces, I don't know if this is accurate, but they see Pisces as somebody who has blocked off a lot of other people, and as like Pisces deserves to have companionship. They deserve to be protected. Now, they may feel divinely inspired. They may feel like, let me be that one, Pisces. Let me be the person who, like, I'll get out and move the logs for you. I'd be the one, I'm the one who wants to be with you deep inside. I hope you feel it too. Waited on a lineup just to be the next to be with you. Is that Mr. or Mr. Big? I can't remember. Hi, guys. Shh, nice to see you. Sorry, I had to do it. I love your name. Hi, Gail. Hi, Danny. Can be anything. Love your name also, babe. Reaches magic. Great to see you, sweetheart. Okay, we have the Hermit upright. Definitely, they actually maybe feel a kindred spirit now to Pisces, and that makes sense. They perhaps are a bit of an introvert. They know what it's like to be on a hermit's journey. This person could, of course, be a Virgo, but they are somebody, or a Gemini, but they are somebody who imagines that Pisces is much like themselves. And so it'd be like, wouldn't it be great if the two of us could, like, escape together and we could be each other's worlds, and I'd be there for you and you'd be there for me, because I know what it feels like to be lonely too. We gotta switch over, if I could say it right, swish or switch, depending on whether or not I channel Sean Connery or not. And I want to ask Pisces, how does Pisces view this person, or are they even on Pisces' mind at all? Interesting. Yes, we have a 3 of Swords, and we have the blank card, which is identical on both sides. So crazy, because this almost looks like somebody that Pisces says, I would love to be able to have that particular shoulder to lean on. I actually do see there's a lot of similarities. Now, this doesn't mean that it's love on Pisces' side. Pisces could just say, oh, that person's been through grief and loss so much like I have been. We're definitely cut from the same cloth. They are somebody who I would honestly love to have them in my corner, especially on a bad day or on a time when I'm dealing with some real crap. We have Justice upright. We have the Queen of Pentacles. It does look like, if anything, Pisces sees them as somebody stable, somebody who's a good-hearted person, but kind of keeps to themselves. And I think Pisces sees them as somebody who got a raw deal somewhere in life also. It's like Pisces and this person have bonded somehow over, like, what we've both been through. I'm starting to wonder, is this like two people who've just gone out on like a first date or something, or two people that, have kind of started to gravitate toward each other? Like, they were office, colleagues, and then they learn a little bit about, like, oh yeah, I got divorced. Yeah, it turned out they were cheating on me. And it's like, oh wow, so you know what that's like. That's happened to me too. Sometimes it's like, it doesn't have to be trauma bonding so much as it is both people believe the other one deserves better than what they got. That's how this comes across. Like, Pisces thinks this person understands injustice and unfairness because they've been through it too. We are two, peas in a pod as far as this goes. And there's a really nice energy of two people that might be able to like genuinely connect to each other. Okay, let's take a peek again and say, so does Pisces know this person is feeling the feels for them? Oh, Pisces, are we having the first best like message we've ever had for Pisces? Is that what this is? Because we don't always get great Pisces storylines. Sorry guys, I have to drink my turmeric right now. Let me take another look. 8 of Cups. This is so crazy because it's like, I don't really see that these two are together. I see that there's this thought like, God, we could be good together. Almost like I wish they were here right now, or I wish that I could snuggle up. We have 2 cards of like wishing to snuggle. I wish to snuggle. That sounds like a very, respectful way. It's just, I see them snuggled here. I see them snuggled here. If anything, yeah, I would say this is so very much about Pisces feeling the feels for them and vice versa. Let's get these two together. We got the 10 of Pentacles and we have the Judgment card that came out sideways. I definitely feel like these two need to find a way to get to each other's houses. In this storyline, it's going to happen at some point. Can I just go backwards for just a second, though, and say why, I started out by saying, who is the person who's thinking of Pisces? What is so nice and so rare is that both characters think of each other. So this is not like exes who've hurt me. This is like both people think of one another as somebody that is like, God, that we'd be so good together. God, I understand what you've been through, and I feel like you're a kindred spirit. We almost never get that. But I do just want to go back and ask, how do these two either know each other, or how do these two, like how have they gravitated? We have 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like the stuff that we block in life. This could be both people have been similarly blocked. This could be anything from they got stuck in an elevator and the doors wouldn't open and they literally got blocked, stuck somewhere. This could be 2 people sharing or commiserating. We have a 5 of Swords. This could be 2 people, interestingly enough, enduring like an uncomfortable moment. And both people, sometimes like say you're whatever at a grocery store and somebody walks up and they're just acting a fool, and like 2 people in line look at each other like, can you believe this joker? There can be sometimes in just moments in life, 2 people give each other a glance like, let's just take the high road and let's, like whatever, let that person, rule the world since they think they're the only person on the planet that matters. Like, who cares? But it's like you bond for a moment over like, I'm seriously not even going to give this joker any more of my time. They can let them win. I don't care. Let them have the parking spot. Road rage isn't worth it, or, something like that. I just see that it was like something unjust or unfair that actually bonds the 2 of them. Like each one of them. I mean, this could be in the workplace. It could be like, you know what? That's bogus. The thing that just happened. And this is just 2 people like commiserating a little bit, saying, yeah, that was some BS on that for sure. No, I didn't like that office memo either. That really sucked. But I'm not even going to like let it get under my skin. It could be 2 people both recognize certain things aren't worth a big, huge fight. Because honestly, I've dealt with stuff like this before. It's not that either one is passive and they just roll over. It's just that they don't really want to deal with caustic individuals. They're like, look, the person who thinks that they win, let them have the last laugh, or they think so. They don't realize we're the ones laughing at them. It kind of feels like that. Like both of these characters know all too well what it's like to deal with difficult individuals. And I think both of them have a similar view of like, I just block it out. I'm literally not going to deal with it. I kind of think that's a great avenue or a great mentality for both of these characters to have. What you notice, the thing that they connect on so much is they both want a loving, beautiful, generous partner, and they feel like one another displays that. They feel like one another is like a really good hearted person who deserves better. And I'm guessing it's because even when they first interact with each other, there's some bad behavior on display by some outside third party energy. And it's like, honestly, this is bringing us two closer together as we look at this, madness or this stupidity. So it sets the tone for the two of them already recognizing, like, we don't act that way. And they're gravitating toward each other. I think this is fantastic. I think it's two really good hearts that start wanting to spend time together. But I got to say, one or the other wants the other person to come to their house. In this story, I kind of think that these two kind of can't wait. And I'm not even talking about like they need to, oh, I'm hearing that song, Stay the Night, I Want to Spend It With You. Is that Satara singing that in my head right now? Anyway, I don't know that it's for hot-blooded romance. It's like, just come over and just stay so that we can like curl up on the couch together. We can turn on a show, but honestly, I don't even care. I just kind of want to feel your heartbeat. Like, I just feel like these two just want to be in each other's presence, which is really, really sweet to see. Like, let's build a little universe where it's just you and me, and the rest of the stupidity isn't part of it. That's how this comes across to me. I love this one for Pisces. I absolutely love this. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Rachel's Magic, you're so sweet. I approve of this one too, and I'm not a Pisces. I'm just a friend of Pisces. Crystal Baptista, great to see you. Tanya, thanks for being here, love. Yael Reuben. Yael Reuben, you are welcome to anything in my library, dear. Sarah J, RT, Araceli Arredondo. Thank you guys so much. Sexy Senator Sag. Hi, babe. Good to see you. It was Mr. Big. Okay, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. And again, Denny can be anything. Thanks so much for being here. That's awesome. You came in right on deja vu. Love it. All right, you guys. Wellness with Janina. So wonderful to see you, babe. I hope you're doing fantastic. Delight to catch you. And thank you so much, Sparkle. All right, I'll see you guys again shortly. I might try one more live tonight. We'll see how it goes. Here's hoping the glitches don't stay too glitchy for too long. Thank you guys again for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. I'll see you again shortly. Bye.